gentlemen, what is up? What is up? What is up? How is everyone doing tonight? Tonight we are watching the final game of the CFL's opening season as the Ottawa Redblacks play host to the Edmonton Elks, and it looks like it is pouring down rain there in the nation's capital of Ottawa as both the Redblacks and the Elks look to start the season 1-0. We do have CFL emojis now, ladies and gentlemen. I believe the choice, if you are a member, your choices for the CFL emojis are the Ottawa Redblacks, the Edmonton Elks, and the Toronto Argonauts. Personally, I think they all look cool, but if you ask me about what my favorite emoji is when it comes to the CFL emojis, I think it's the Toronto Argonauts emoji, just because it looks so clean. And Fardo is the starting quarterback for the Edmonton Elks this season. I have a feeling, ladies and gentlemen, that this game will go pretty quickly because I don't think either team is going to be throwing the football in conditions like this. So they are doing "Oh Canada," they're singing "Oh Canada." I'm excited, y'all. Get those predictions in the chat. Go ahead and post it in the promotions page. What's up, Carmen? How are you? Peep the new emojis. I'm hoping I need 2 more paid members. I need 2 more people to become monthly members, and then we can get some more emojis. Daniel says, "What's up, everyone? Happy Saturday! Happy Saturday to you too, Daniel. Happy Saturday to you too." Daniel, I'm gonna get on your case, bro. Why aren't you a member yet? I'm just joking, Daniel. You don't have to become a member. So it looks like it is pouring down rain there in Ottawa. Jake Mayer is the starting quarterback for the Ottawa Redblacks. It is I think his 48th game in the CFL. First with the Redblacks. Cody Farrow, his 87th game in the CFL, and he is, I believe, 9-1 against the Redblacks. So it's pouring down rain there in the capital of Canada, Ottawa. And Ryan Dinwiddie has a 51-34 career coaching record. He is coaching the Redblacks for the first time in his career tonight. So Blanchard will get us started, and he will kick it off to the Ottawa Redblacks as the rain continues to pour. And we are underway from TD Stadium in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, and the return is from the 20-yard line. He's going to get to about the 30, and he's going to be skippered out at the 35, I believe. And here comes Jake Mayer in the Ottawa offense, his first ever start for the Redblacks in 2025. He was a Saskatchewan Rough Rider. He went 1-1 with a 64.4% completion percentage, and I believe 2 touchdowns. An interception. Daniel, how are you? 1st and 10 from the Ottawa 28. Here's Mayer. Getting the offense set. Mayer takes the snap. Looking to throw. Screen to the running back. A little bit in front of him, but he gets past the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be wrapped up at about the 30-yard line here. So it's going to be 2nd and about 5 for Ottawa. No, 2nd and 5 for Ottawa. Second down conversion, 43.6% last season. That's 9th in the league. Mayer thought about throwing, but we have flags on the field. Let's see, was there a timeout or was there a flag thrown? There was a flag thrown. So it's going to be false start on Ottawa, your referee tonight. So it's an offside for Ottawa, so it turns to 2nd and 5 into a 2nd and long for Ottawa. 2nd and 10 at the Ottawa 28. So Ottawa is at the 28-yard line. Mayer takes the snap, looking to throw. Mayer, under pressure, gets it complete, and the receiver slips on the turf, and it's going to be a 2-and-out for the Ottawa offense. So good. I guess the weather played in the favor of the Edmonton defense there, forcing a 2-and-out. It's going to be 3rd and 8 for Edmonton, and Edmonton will be forced to punt. Oh, that's a good return here. Can he get it out to the 40? Yes, he can. So there is a flag on the return, though. Let's see what the flag is about. Or never mind, we won't see what the flag is about, but we are going to commercial break. Cody Farrow and the Elks offense up after the break. Excuse me. Quick reminder for everybody, I am taking the week off streaming next week. So there will be no streams next week, and then we're coming back the 15th with a World Cup triple header. And then I believe we have the CFL game on that Thursday, which is the 17th. Speaking of, I need to... I need to see if somebody wants to swap with me. I highly doubt anybody wants to swap shifts with me. But I need to see if I get this phone call too.
This is Microsoft. Your sign-in was successful.
Of course, nobody wants to fucking switch with me. Can I offer it? I'm gonna offer this shift, see if anybody wants it. Also going to offer... No. Go back. I want to go back here. Don't want to offer this one. Yeah. Oof. Why was your landlord there for so long? That's what I want to know. There we go. So it looks like a first down run for the Elks. 1st and 10 for the Edmonton Elks. Farho throws, caught over the middle, close to a four. No, is the ball loose? Redblacks say they have it. But the Elks players were saying he was down. They're showing the camera to Carter. Yeah, he's down. He's clearly down. Second and 1 for Edmonton. Is Ottawa challenging that? So it's 2nd and 1 for Edmonton. Looks like we're going to get a tush push. Farho sneak and... Did he get it? Snyder, excuse me. That was Snyder who came in for the sneak and first down. Let me know what your predictions are in the chat. 1st and 10 for the Elks. Let me know what your predictions are in the chat. Farho takes the snap. Farho throws. Caught. Can he get around the defender? No, he can't. He's going to be dropped right there. It's going to be 2nd and short for the Elks. Second and 3 for Edmonton. at their own 52-yard line. Farho takes the snap. He hands it off. It's going to be a run up the gut. First down and more for Edmonton. You know what? We're going to set our goal, y'all. I'm going to set a goal of 1 super chat for $10 or higher. So the goal is started, ladies and gentlemen. First and 10 on the Ottawa 51 for Edmonton. Farho takes the snap. It's going to be a quick pass and just in and out of the hands of number 3 for Edmonton. I'm trying to see the number. That is Mack. Is Austin Mack playing for the Edmonton Elks? Oh my God. That is Austin Mack. Austin Mack played at Ohio State. Holy shit. Jeff is saying, wow, someone must be sad. Why would I be sad, Jeff? Nothing is our score. The Elks just punted. Yeah, I don't got a reason to be sad right now, Jeff. Good to see you, though. Couple things you can do if you are in the stream. Please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Both are completely free. Second and 11 for Ottawa on their own 14-yard line. Quick throw, caught, and another punt. Yep. Good return here for Edmonton. Can he get up to the 55? Yes, he can. So it's 7:09 left to go in the first quarter. We are knotted up at 0-0. At nothing, excuse me. So here comes Cody Farho and the Elks offense. When we look at the key off-season changes for the Elks in Tyler Powell, Austin Mack, Brandon O'Leary Orange, Joe Rustable, Brendan Barter, Coulter Woods-Manny, Jordan Murray, Malik Carney, out, Trey Ford, Curlo Gittins Jr. You forgot the CFL emojis. Farlow throws it to the sideline, and that is caught. Austin Mack, his first reception as an Edmonton Elk, the former Ohio State standout star, Austin Mack. Farho. Farho decides to tuck it, and Alejandro, I believe, decides to tuck it. Farho tucks it and run, and a late hit comes in. This might be targeting. Flags all over the place. So it's going to be, how's it roughing the passer if he's on the run? First and 10 from the Ottawa 27. Elks in Ottawa territory. Farho takes the snap, hands it off. Running back looking for a little bit of room. Can he get to the outside? Yes, he can. He's at the 20. First down and more, but this might be coming back as a flag comes flying into the view of the screen, so this might be a hold. Let's see if this is a hold. So it's going to be first and 10 on the Ottawa 22 for the Elks. Farho looking, screen pass, caught by the running back, gets past the line of scrimmage, and Doesn't get much more than that. Oh, let's see. Let's look at live chat. Make sure all the messages are visible here. 2nd and 8 after the gain of 2 on the screenplay. Yeah, there's a bunch of classic games from just about every league on YouTube. Farho takes the snap. Farho drops back looking. Throws it. That's caught and nowhere. But there is a flag on the play. This has been a game of flags so far as O'Leary Orange catches that. So it's going to be a face mask on Ottawa. Number 1, Morgan. 1st and goal for Edmonton. Let's see if they can punch it in here and take a 7-0 lead on the road. As we have a injured Elk. Penalties for yards. Two penalties for 20 yards for Edmonton. I believe 4 for 40 in terms of penalties and penalty yardage for the Redblacks. 4:48 left to go in the first quarter. We are deadlocked at 0-0 from TD Palace in Edmonton, Ontario, Canada. And folks, you are watching Connor Knows Sports, bringing you live play-by-play commentary of the CFL 2026 season and Edmonton Elks versus Ottawa Redblacks. 1st and goal from the Ottawa 5. For Edmonton, Farho sends 2 receivers to his right. Farho takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Is he going to? It's the option. Farho should have pitched it, but he decides to keep it himself, and it's going to be dropped for a loss by Adade of the Ottawa defense. Didn't the Rough Riders win it this year too? No, not this year. Didn't they win it last year too? 2nd and goal on the Ottawa 4 for Edmonton. Can they punch it in here? 2nd and goal. Farho takes the snap. Farho fires! Oh, Austin Mack was right there. He just overthrew him. Wide open in the back of the end zone. That had touchdown written all over it. But instead it's an incompletion, and it's going to be a forced field goal by the Ottawa defense. Oh, he just led him a little bit too far. Farho put a little bit too much mustard on that. Julian Grant was wide open. He had the defender beat. Farho knows it. That should have been a touchdown. But here comes the field goal unit for the Elks, and the Elks will look to go up 3-0. Vincent Blanchard is up to kick the field goal for the Elks, and that is up and true as the Elks take a 3-0 lead over the Redblacks. Hold on. I fucked up. Give me 1 second, y'all, to fix the score. Give me 1 second to fix the score. There we go. Scoreboard is fixed. Carmen not rooting for the Elks. Interesting. I feel like... Actually, let me try to find a better emoji. for the Elks logo here. Let me see if I can find that double E. There it is, that double E. Let me see if I can update that emoji. If it lets me here. Let's go to memberships, emoji. Let's replace that. Okay, looks like the deer is staying here. See if I can okay, looks like the deer is to stay. Okay. Second and 5 for the Redblacks on the Ottawa 45-yard line. 2:49 left to go in the first quarter. Elks up 3-0. Mayer takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Mayer looks like a busted play. Mayer tosses it away, and it's going to be a 3-and-out. A 2-and-out for the Ottawa offense. Looks like that whole drive was just busted there by Edmonton. Logan Jr. gets the pressure on Mayer, and he forces him to throw it away. So we do have a punt return. 2:05 left to go in the first quarter. Elks lead 3-0. 2:05 left in the first quarter. 3-0 lead for Edmonton. Folks, if you are in the chat, don't forget to say hi. I don't bite, I promise. Y'all, hit that like button. Let's get some more people in the chat. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. So do we have a flag on the snap here? Is that what they're looking at? So it's 1st and 10 for Ottawa at the Edmonton 50. It's unnecessary roughness on Edmonton. So Ottawa gets the ball back. Mayer, so far this game, 4 of 5 for 13 yards. 1st and 10 on the Edmonton 50 for Ottawa. Handoff. Running back gets the first down. Well, they said 1st and 10. Is the line of scrimmage yellow? Brickman with the stop for Edmonton. 2nd down for Ottawa. 2nd and 7 for Ottawa on the Edmonton 47. Minute 35 left to go in the first quarter. Mayer takes the snap. Edmonton showing blitz. He gets it off over the middle. That ball hits the hands of the receiver, and it is incomplete. But wait a minute. We got more laundry on the field. Let's see what this call is. It might be on this roughing the passer here. Does Mayer get the pass away before he is hit? Edmonton brings the blitz. Mayer gets the pass off. If that's pass interference, I don't see how that's pass interference. Oh. Looks like one of the defensive players there, I believe that's number 20, Logan Jr. for Edmonton. He's going to be called for the offside, and instead of second and long and a 3 and out and a 2 and out for Edmonton, it's 2nd and 2 on the Edmonton 42 for Ottawa. 1 minute left to go in the quarter. Mayer hands it off. Can he get to the outside? Pushes forward. First down, Redblacks. As the Redblacks move the chains. First and 10 on the Edmonton 39. Mayer and the Redblack offense is driving down. Mayer fakes the handoff, gets it out quickly. That ball is caught short of a first down. They have time to get one more play off. It's going to be 2nd and short for Ottawa, but I don't think they will get a playoff, and we will go into the second quarter with Edmonton having a 3-0 lead. Mayer takes the snap, hands it off. Can the running back get some room? No, he is met right at the first down marker. And that will send us to the end of the first quarter. It's going to be 3rd and 1 from the Edmonton 30. As I believe Ottawa has a decision to make coming out of the break. But going in at the end of the first quarter, Edmonton 3, Ottawa nothing. You're watching coverage of the CFL opening weekend here on Connor Knows Sports. We'll be right back to start the second quarter. Jeff says lots of history with these teams, Jeff. I guess I could get the streaming like on my other accounts here. Just give it a like. Give it a like on this one. Just give it a like on this one. Give it a like. Let's give it a like on this one. Okay, so. Oof. So it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Redblacks. Will they go for it, or will they attempt a game-tying field goal Faro is on the sideline, it looks like, with the other quarterbacks. So here we go. If the ball is loose, it is picked up by Edmonton. And on 3rd and 1, a costly mistake for the Ottawa Redblacks, as I believe the quarterback on the sneak mishandled the snap, and it was picked up by Jackson, number 13, for the Edmonton defense, and it's going to be a turnover, and a turnover on downs for the Redblacks. Let's see, was the snap mishandled? Quarterback just never had control of the snap. Jackson pounces on it, and it's going to be 1st and 10 with the ball going the other way for the Edmonton Elks, and they got a chance to add to their 3-0 lead. Mishandled snap for the Ottawa Redblacks, and a quick throw caught by Austin Mack for a 1st down. Faro to Mack, their 2nd connection tonight. 1st and 10 for the Redblacks. For the Elks, excuse me. First and 10 on the Edmonton 49 for the Elks. Three 0 Edmonton lead. Faro in the shotgun. He's got a running back to his left. Faro takes the snap, drops back. Faro looking, screens it out to the running back, and it's going to be incomplete. Hit the running back in the hands. 2nd and 10 from the Edmonton 49. Let's see if they, if one of these teams throws the ball down the field here. Let's see, this just through the hands of Ratskin, number 5. Raskin is telling Faro he didn't see it. It's all on him. Faro 6 and 9 for 39 yards. 2nd and 10. Can the Ottawa defense after the turnover force the 2 and out? 2nd and 10. Edmonton at their own 49. Faro takes the snap. Faro, blitz coming. Faro sees it. Faro breaks out of 1 sack. Faro decides to keep it and run, and he's tackled from behind, and it's going to be a 2 and out for Edmonton. Faro got something out of nothing. He wants a flag. He says that's a horse collar. Referee didn't see what he saw, and it's going to be a 2 and out for the Red-Black defense after the horrendous mistake on the bubble snap the series before. Let's see here. Look at this. Faro gets around one would-be tackler. Faro pumps. I mean, he did kind of grab him around the shoulder pads, but that's not a horse collar in my opinion. He didn't tackle him by the collar. He just tackled him by the shoulder pad by the looks of it. So I don't know what Faro was really asking for there. Two outs in 2025 for the Edmonton Elks, 37.5%. That was 9th in the league last season. So Edmonton will be forced to punt from their own 52-yard line. And that punt is out of bounds, and it hit So Jake Mayer and the Redblacks offense, can they get something going right after this break? You're watching the CFL coverage. You're watching CFL coverage here on I don't know Sports. Edmonton leads Ottawa 3-0 in the 2nd quarter. we go. Handoff up the middle. Goes around, goes nowhere. $12.23. Mayer looking to throw, fires it across the middle. It's caught for a first down, and the Redblacks are moving the ball. That's caught by White. 11:50 left to go in the first quarter. First half, excuse me. Mayer looking to throw. Here come the Elks. Mayer gets around, gets out of felt the pocket collapsing, and he just got rid of it. It's going to be 2nd and 10 on the Ottawa 44. Second and 10 at the own Ottawa on their own 44. Mayer steps back. Mayer looking to throw. Fires across the middle. High catch is made. But he's going to be short of the first down. That is 81 White with the second catch of this drive. It's 3rd and 1. It's 3rd and 1. Let's see what Ottawa decides to do here. Third and 1 from the Ottawa 53. They're going for it. Handoff. And it is stuffed. Dropped for a loss. And it's going to be a turnover on downs again for the Ottawa offense. Williams was the first guy in there for Edmonton. As we go into another commercial break, the Elks lead the Redblacks 3-0 on another turnover on downs. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget July 5th. Excuse me, no. Wait. July 7th. I believe July 7th. We will start doing Ohio State virtual season. So if you guys need a little bit of football, Ohio State football, we will have the virtual Buckeyes on the new college football 27 video game, where we simulate through the whole 2026 season, It's going to be in Dynasty mode. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the... It's going to be computer versus computer. And I will sit and we'll watch the game together. Handoff to Raskin up the middle. Gets past a couple would-be tacklers. And he's finally dropped down by a herd of Redblacks for a gain of 1. Second and 9 on the Ottawa 49. 10 minutes left to go in the first half. Elks lead 3-0. If you're just joining us, let us know who you're rooting for, Edmonton or Ottawa. Farho in the shotgun, has it back to his right. Farho takes the snap. Here comes the pressure. Farho looking deep down the field. He's got a man, and it is caught at the 10-yard line. Luther with a huge catch on 2nd and 8. Farho said, fuck it, he's down there somewhere, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Edmonton Elks. Wide open, number 9, the corner for Ottawa was just caught ball watching. Luther says, I'll go up and make that catch anyway. Looks like he just ripped it out of the defender's hand. 1st and goal in the Ottawa 10. Farho looking to throw. Fires it in the end zone. He's got a man. And it is caught. Touchdown Elks. Austin Mack. His first touchdown in an Elks uniform. The former Ohio State standout makes it 9-0 Elks. Austin Mack, welcome to Edmonton. What a grab. And the extra point is up and good. It is 10-0 Elks. Nothing Elks lead. A Farho pass on 1st and goal to Austin Mack, corner of the end zone. Went up and got it. Anybody still in the chat? Showing the replay. What a pretty ball by Farho to Austin Mack. Reaching behind his helmet, it looked like to catch that ball. 10-0 Elks. Farho says, yes, sir. Let's go. As he goes to celebrate with Austin Mack on that replay. Is it Fadro or Farjo? I've been calling him Fardro all night long. Alexa, stop! So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Ottawa on the Edmonton. Never mind, I can't see what goal line they're on, what yard line they're on because they're showing the replay of the touchdown. Pass is caught by Marin. It's a fumble, and the Elks jump on top of it. That is the second forced fumble on the Elks today. 3 turnovers for the Redblacks this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the 3rd forced turnover. Collins caught it, and it looks like the ball was just stripped from him. Didn't have that ball secured, and the Elks take advantage, stripping the ball from him. Nothing has gone Ottawa's way so far this first half. 1st and 10 on the Ottawa 39. Here's Farho, takes the snap. Farho fakes the handoff. It's going to be a screen, and that ball is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Second and 10 at the Ottawa 39. 7 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in the first half. Edmonton leads 10-0 on the road. Farho 8 of 12, 88 yards and a touchdown. Farho puts 2 receivers in motion. Farho takes the snap. Farho, blitz coming. Farho backpedaling. Gets it to Ratskin. Ratskin has all kinds of room to run, and Ratskin is finally brought down in the red zone. What looked like a broken play and an all-out blitz from Ottawa turns into a positive gain and 1st and goal for the Edmonton offense. Raskin with the catch and run. First and 10 on the Ottawa 16. Farho takes the snap. He's looking, and I believe he was looking for the intended receiver. Don't see a name on the back of the jersey yet, but it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Edmonton offense. First and 10 at the Ottawa 16. Farho takes the snap, drop back. Here comes pressure from Ottawa. Farho scrambles, fires, and that ball is caught, but nowhere near the first down marker. And a decision is coming up for Edmonton. Do they want to go for it and possibly put up 6 before the half, or do they want to take the 3 points and go up 13-0? That's O'Leary Orange, I believe, that caught that pass. And it looks like Edmonton is taking the safe option on 3rd and 5. Vincent Blanchard, 1 for 1 tonight, made from 12 yards. Can he go for 2 for 2 on the night? 18-yard field goal attempt is coming up. Blanchard's kick is up, and it's true. And it's 13-0 Elks with 5:27 left to go in the first half. I'm going to go get some more water and icy. I'll be right back. folks, I am back, and it looks like the Redblacks scored a touchdown, and I missed it. Nope, no, I didn't. 2nd and 5 on the Edmonton 43 for Ottawa. They're down 13-0. Can they convert here? Mayer in the shotgun takes the snap. Here comes the Elks. Mayer fires across the middle. Wide open receiver, and it's going to be a first down for the Redblacks. Carmen, send this stream to some TSI peeps. See if they want to come in. 1st and 10 for the Redblacks. Mayer takes the snap, fires. That ball is, dangerous pass. I thought it was intercepted there for a minute, but a flag is on the play. That pass was caught by Lewis of the Redblacks. Let's take a look at what the flag is for here. That's not interference. That's good defense, in my opinion, by Ross. So it is pass interference on Edmonton. Ross is the guilty party. So it's 1st and 10 on the Edmonton 22 for Mayer and the Redblacks. Handoff. Can he get it past? There goes the running back. Can he get first down and more? He can. And it's going to be another first down for the Redblacks. First and goal on the Edmonton 10 for Ottawa. Edmonton leads 13-0. Ottawa knocking on the door. And we have a 3-minute warning. Is there a 3-minute warning in the CFL? Okay, so yeah, the CFL has a 3-minute warning instead of a 2-minute warning. All right. So 3-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so used to college football and like the NFL where they have 2-minute warnings. I don't know. The Canadian game is vastly different in a lot of ways here. In a lot of ways, it's the same, and like in more ways than one, it's different. You know what I mean? Carmen says she's here. You wouldn't know what confuses me, Carmen, is that some people who are members on TSI won't become members on my channel. Like, I get you don't want to pay a monthly fee, but like if you're already Fajardo, so it's Fajardo. I've been calling him Faro all game long. Fardo? I don't know. It's like a weird ass name. Here we go. 1st and goal for the Redblacks on the Edmonton 10. Can they punch it in and make a game out of this? 3 minutes to go in the first half. Mayer takes the snap, dropping back. Edmonton slows pressure, fires it, caught. Can he get around the defender? No, he can't. There is a flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be a hold on Edmonton because I did see a rusher for excuse me, on Ottawa, I did see a rusher get absolutely clotheslined. So, yep, it's going to be a hold on Ottawa. That's going to drag him back a couple of yards. Yep, can't clothesline a dude like that. So it's going to be holding on Ottawa. 2:53 left to go. First and goal on the Edmonton 20. Mayer takes the snap. Mayer fires a moon ball to the end zone. That's incomplete. See, that should have been interference. Yes, it is. DB didn't even turn his back to the ball. Turn his head to the ball. Mayer just kind of threw up a prayer, and Ford said, you know what? I'm not going to make it easy on you, but I am going to interfere with you and give you a free first down. So it's going to be first and goal on the Edmonton 1 for Ottawa. Can they punch it in here? Mayer's still at quarterback. Mayer in the shotgun. He's got a running back to his left. Mayer takes the snap, hands it off. Running back going in there. Is it a touchdown? No, they say they stopped him a yard short. Second and goal. Even the fans are confused. First and goal from the Edmonton 1. 2:39 left to go in the first half. Mayer in the shotgun formation. He's got it back right behind him. Mayer takes the snap, hands it right off, and that time it's a touchdown for the Redblacks, and the Redblacks cut the lead in half. 13-6. And the extra point is up and true. Out of boy, a 1 yard touchdown run. And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, we got a 6-point game. 13-7. Edmonton lead. Excuse me. Eesh. (13-7) Edmonton lead. We're getting ready to kick it off here. 2 minutes and 24 seconds left to go in the first half. That kick is fielded by Edmonton. Can he get past up to the 40? And he's ran out of bounds around the 35. 2 minutes and 19 seconds for Farho and the Elks offense to work with here. First and 10, Edmonton at their own 34-yard line. Farho takes the snap. Farho hands it off. It's going to be a run up the gut. Decent pickup, probably of about 5, so it's going to be 2nd and 5 as the clock is stopped here. 2nd down for Edmonton. Second and 5, Edmonton at their own 39-yard line. Farho takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. Farho, flag on the play. False start on Edmonton. That will drive them back a bit. Farho on 2nd and 10 gets absolutely smothered, and he gets dropped by Carter. And ladies and gentlemen, with a minute 50 left, Ottawa has the chance to take the lead here at the end of the first half. Appreciate you, Carmen. Here's Mayer. Mayer looking to throw, but there's a flag on the field. Offside on Ottawa. It just kind of gets like, I don't know. The Blue Jays game is wrapped up. Are they watching hockey or? Minute 16 left to go. 2nd and 15 on the Ottawa 29. For Mayer and the Redblacks. Mayer in the shotgun. He's got a back to his left. Mayer looking to throw. Mayer guns it towards the sideline. And that ball is incomplete. Great coverage there by number 29 on Edmonton. Ross with the great coverage. And Ottawa will be forced to punt on 3rd and 15. Let's see if Edmonton just takes a knee here. They'll let it bounce. He'll collect it at the 40, and he'll get it up to the 45 where he's met, but there is a flag on the field. Huh. .58 seconds left. Flaro, 10 and 15, 116, and a touchdown in the first half. 1st and 10, Edmonton at their own 46, and there's another flag. Calling this game the Flag Bowl. F-L-A-G, the Flag Bowl, because there's a bunch of flags. Let's see what we get here. 56 seconds left. I'm guessing it's going to be false start on Edmonton. It is false start on Edmonton. Or illegal procedure. That is number 58, Brodner, for Edmonton. So it's going to be 1st and 15 for Edmonton. Farho takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. And Farho gets out of 2 sacks. Farho has to get rid of it, and he gets rid of it before he's dragged down from behind. They're going to say it's an incomplete pass. Baladalo was chasing down Farho. Look at this. Should have been tackled there. Should have been tackled there. Gets past 2 would-be sacks. Should have went down there. Should have went down there. Just tuck your body like that. Farho, being the experienced quarterback that he is, playing well. 2nd and 15, 51 seconds left to go in the first half. We do have a flag. I believe it's intentional grounding. Yes, it is. There was not a receiver in the area, and Farho was out of the tackle box. So it's going to be 2nd and very long for Edmonton. Farho takes the snap. 2nd and 18. Farho feels the pressure, gets rid of it. It's batted down at the line. And Ottawa getting pressure on the quarterback. 3rd and 18, and Edmonton's forced to punt. Ball is played high in the air. Returner had his back up all the way. He returns it. Now he's to the 20, and he's brought down at about the 30-yard line. 34 seconds. 13-7 for Edmonton lead. 34 seconds. Ottawa down 6. Will they take a knee and go into the half, or Will they try to play the yardage game and march all the way down the field? Pemberton on the return. First and 10 on the Ottawa 29. 34 seconds left to go in the first half. Handoff up the middle. Pemberton. First down, and he's still going. Excuse me, that's not even going to attempt to pronounce that name. 28 seconds left to go. Ottawa has the ball at their own 43. First and 10. Mayer in the shotgun. Mayer takes the snap. He's rolling back. Here comes the pressure. Mayer guns it across the middle. That's a wide open receiver. That's Pemberton again. Pemberton had a great return. Mayer found him across the middle. 15 seconds left to go in the first half. Can Ottawa get a touchdown here and take the lead? Mayer takes the snap. Mayer looking to throw. Mayer fires across the middle. That ball is incomplete. Dangerous pass there. Second and 10 at the Edmonton 41. Won't surprise me if Mayer spikes it and see if we can get a long field goal here to tie the game here at the end of the half for Ottawa. Second and 10, Edmonton at the Edmonton 41. Mayer in the shotgun. Mayer hands it off to the running back. Burst of speed, and it's a first down. 4 seconds left to go. 3 seconds left to go in the first half. Will Ottawa take their chances and go to the end zone, or will they take the safe option and go for a field goal to go down 3 at the end of the half? No, wait. 7, 8, 9. They need a touchdown to tie it, a field goal to go down 3. We do have an injured Redblack on the field, and here comes Luther to try to make this a 3-point game with 3 seconds left to go in the half. Brett Luther, 2025 with Saskatchewan. He was 33 of 34. Won the Grey Cup with the Saskatchewan Roughriders. This is a 35-yard attempt for Luther. His first as a Redblack. The field goal is up and true. So, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half, Edmonton leads 13-10. And Edmonton will get the choice of the ball or direction to start the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half in Ottawa, Canada, the Elks lead the Redblacks 13-10. I'm going to send you guys over to my second half. To my halftime screen. Elks lead the Redblacks 13-10. Don't go anywhere, folks. Where's my halftime screen? Oh, wrong button. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Apparently, I wasn't paying attention. Still 13-10. We are in the third quarter. There's a flag on the field. I believe the Elks were going for a field goal. Okay, so it's good. First and goal for Edmonton. Farho, quick throw out to the receiver. Can he get the edge? Sorry, y'all. I was not paying attention. In the red zone tonight, 3 trips, 1 touchdown, 2 field goals for the Edmonton offense. Second and goal on the Ottawa 4. Farho takes the snap. Farho drops back. Farho scrambles, throws towards the end zone. That ball is incomplete in and out of the hands of the receiver. That had touchdown written all over it, and it was just dropped. So here comes the field goal unit for Edmonton. And I'm assuming he's going to make this, but I'm not going to make it 16-10 yet. Third and goal on the Ottawa 4. Here comes the field goal attempt. 16-yard field goal attempt for Blanchard, and the kick is up and true, and it's 16-10, Edmonton. I was playing a video game and I didn't even check to see my monitor if the game was back on. So I missed like the first four minutes of the third quarter. But a 16-10 Edmonton lead. We just hit 50 views on the stream. And we are back. Jake Mayer, the quarterback for the Redblacks. Let's see if Ottawa can tie this game with a touchdown of their own, make it 16-16, and possibly go up a score 17-16 after the ensuing extra point, assuming they score a touchdown on this drive. Jake Mayer, 11-16 for 90 yards tonight. 10:08 left to go. Mayer takes the snap. Mayer dumps it off, and the play is upended by Edmonton as Jackson stops the receiver in his tracks. It's going to be second down for Ottawa. Where is everybody tonight, Carmen? 2nd and 11. Second down conversions tonight for Ottawa, 5 for 11. That's 45.5% on second down conversions. Here's Mayer. Mayer takes the snap. Mayer drops back. Mayer looking to throw. He fires it across the middle, way behind his intended receiver, and that is going to be a punt for Ottawa. I got my beer. Got my beer, my Miller Lite. It's my last beer in the fridge. I need to buy more beer. I need to buy more beer before football season. I'm going to be needing to buy a whole lot of beer during Ohio State streams. NHL on? Yeah. Yep. My last Miller Lite in the fridge. I need to buy more. Oh, Carmen, since you're in here, I got a appointment set. Excuse me. I got an appointment set for another tattoo. I'm getting a tattoo on this arm. My left arm. I already got a tattoo on my right arm. I'm getting a tattoo on my left arm. Faro looking, scrambles, fires across the middle. That ball is caught. He has all kinds of room. And he's finally taken down. That is Julian Grant, I believe that is. All right, Carmen, I don't know a whole lot about the CFL, but is my CFL commentary for the Elks and the Redblacks as exciting as it normally is, say, for Ohio State and the Crew? I'm excited for Ohio State. Ohio State football is so fun. Faro takes the snap, turns around, fakes the handoff. Faro tried to get a little screen going, but that was read well by the Red Blacks defense. So far, the motto in the red zone for the Ottawa defense has been bend but don't break. They forced 3 field goals and only allowed 1 touchdown here in their own end. 2nd and 10 at the Ottawa 20. Bennett Williams, defensive back, member of the Miami Dolphins in 2023. Second and 10 on the Ottawa 20. Farho takes the snap. Farho under pressure. Fires towards the end zone. That ball is low and hard and is incomplete. And here comes another field goal attempt for the Edmonton Elks. I should probably end that poll. So the poll has ended with 7 votes. 50%, 57% said the Elks would win, and 43% said the Redblacks will close out week 1 with a W. And it looks like, 27-yard field goal attempt for Blanchard is up and true, and it is 19-10. 19-10 for the Elks. So it's a 9-point lead for Edmonton as the Redblacks get the ball back. 7:14 left to go in the third quarter. First intermission, Carolina nothing, Vegas nothing. In game 3 of the NHL finals, the Stanley Cup finals, excuse me. Said I got my beer. Got my beer. Mayer hands it off. Mayer breaks a hole. There goes the running back for the Redblacks. Can he get to the 40-yard line? Yes, he can. And the Redblacks, when they needed a play, the running back delivers. June 15th, ladies and gentlemen, no streams at all next week. June 15th is when I will be back. And June 15th, we have a triple header for you for the World Cup. The games that I will be doing live for the World Cup on June 15th, we got Cape Verde versus Spain, Belgium versus Egypt, and Saudi Arabia versus Uruguay. But wait, that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. June 19th, we have a quadruple header for the CFL on Friday and Saturday, June 19th and June 20th. First on June 19th, we have the Redblacks taking on the Lions. Mayer looking to throw. Mayer fires incomplete. So first on June 19th at 7:15 p.m. Eastern, we have the Hamilton Tiger Cats taking on the BC Lions. And our first game of a triple header on Saturday, June 20th, we have the Toronto Argonauts taking on the Ottawa Redblacks. And the second game of our triple header, the Montreal Alouettes will be taking on the Edmonton Elks. And our nightcapper in our third and final game of our triple header of the CFL on June 20th, we have the Saskatchewan Roughriders taking on the Calgary Stampeders. So it's 3rd and 8. It's going to be a 45-yard field goal attempt for Luther as the try is up and it's straight through. 19-13. But wait a minute, there is a flag on the play. So it is a time count. I'm guessing it's a delay of game. So it's 3rd and 12, which makes the field goal attempt even longer for Edmonton. And I guess we're not doing the field goal attempt anymore, or is Ottawa going to punt? Yep, Ottawa is punting, so that means I need to wipe away this field goal here. So let's do 3, 6, and 1. So it's 19-10. Edmonton lead, 3rd quarter. My score prediction of 40-30 Elks was way off. 19-10 Edmonton lead as they get the ball back after the Ottawa punt. Positive change for the Elks last season. Faro went 6 for 7 as record as starter. Ford went 1 for 4, and 21 total touchdowns for Faro, and 6 total touchdowns for Ford. So it's a positive quarterback change if you're an Edmonton Elks fan. 1st and 10 at the Edmonton 40. It's going to be a pitch to the running back. He finds a hole. He gets a first down and a little bit more. That's Raskin who gets his way to midfield. And it's going to be a first down for the Elks. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been live for the past 2 hours and 8 minutes. If you are liking the stream, please do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. It is absolutely free. Raskin, 43 rushing yards, 88 reception yards. Doing it all. They do it all back for Edmonton. Faro takes the handoff. Gets the screen out to the receiver. Can he get to the 50-yard line? Yes, he can. And he's short of the first down. That's Luther with the catch, number 88 for Edmonton. Missed tackles forced last season. Justin Rankin, 52 missed tackles forced. He led the league last season. Then right behind him is Derek Mills of Calgary with 51. Then James Butler of BC with 42. Then AJ Ololete of Saskatchewan with 43. Justin Raskin, 1,013 rushing yards in 2025. That is his career high. Faro fires it quickly and it's caught. First down, Edmonton. First and 10, Edmonton. They lead by 9. They're on the Ottawa 44-yard line. One thing that I like about Fargo is Fardreau is getting the ball out quickly. He's not wasting a lot of time. He feels the pressure in the pocket, sees the man he wants to throw it to, and zips it in to a receiver. Granted, it's not always completed, but he zips it, gets the ball quick. Fardreau takes the snap, hands it off to Raskin. Raskin bouncing outside, but he just got to the line of scrimmage. And he'll be dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Andrew in the chat says, "Hi, Connor Fardreau. Quarterback name sounds familiar." I don't know where he played. Fardreau fires. He's got a man. That ball is tipped. He was looking for Mack. Austin Mack, the intended receiver, but he got clobbered going after that ball, and that ball just graces his hands and goes over. So Fardreau went to the University of Nevada. College career. So a 44-yard attempt. Nope, they're punting. Edmonton is punting. Cody Fardreau is the name. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a dangerous return for Ottawa. Can he get around the edge? No, he's forced out of bounds. Minute 54 left to go in the third quarter. Edmonton still holds a 9-point lead, 19-10. As they're showing Daniel Alfredson, the Ottawa Senators' all-time leader with 1,108 points, and he was a 2022 Hockey Hall of Fame inductee. Mayer takes a snap. Mayer fires. Incomplete. Hit that like button, folks. Do all the things. Hit that subscribe button. Share the stream out. Get other Canadian football fans in here. I've just started calling him Oh, it's Fajaro. F-A-J-A-R-D-O. Fajaro. Okay. Mayer in the shotgun. He has him back to his left, to his right. Mayer fires, and that ball was batted down at the line, and it's going to be a 2-and-out for the Redblacks offense. 1:09 left to go in the third. .34 seconds left to go. 1st and 10 at the Edmonton 27. Fajaro 16 of 26, 222 and a touchdown. Hands it off. Ronnie Raskin getting through the hole, but it'll be dropped. And we'll have, I believe the clock will expire in the third quarter. As ladies and gentlemen, we will enter this fourth quarter with a second down for Edmonton. And Edmonton has a 9-point lead on the road to Ottawa. And it's going to be 2nd and 4 when we come back at the start of the fourth quarter. Are they going to let Edmonton get this playoff even though time expired? Fodro takes the snap. Fodro fires, caught, first down Edmonton. And that will be the end of the third quarter. The catch made by Luther, number 88. Ladies and gentlemen, get those fours in the air. We are going to the fourth quarter in Ottawa. Edmonton leads 19-10. You're watching the CFL on Cardinal Sports and the CFL on CBS Sports Network and CFL on TSN. Let me hit that fourth quarter button. We are in the fourth quarter. We did it, y'all. We did it. We're in the fourth quarter. Fodro was at Nevada, and he sat behind Colin Kaepernick for a year. I think it was the year that Kaepernick played, Kaepernick's last year before he got drafted by San Francisco. Let me see. What year was Kaepernick drafted? Draft year. So Kaepernick was drafted in the second round of the 2011 NFL Draft on April 29, 2011. NFL 2011 draft class. So, in the 2011 draft class, Cam Newton went first overall to the Carolina Panthers. Von Miller went second overall to the Broncos. Julio Jones went 6th overall to the Falcons. And J.J. Watt went 11th overall to the Texans. If Farrow is the starting quarterback for the Edmonton Elks. We're in the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We've been live for the past 2 hours and 18 minutes. It is 1st and 10 for the Edmonton offense here. I haven't paid attention to the NBA Finals or the Stanley Cup Finals, to be honest with you. 1st and 10. Ball at the Edmonton 42. Fardreau takes the snap, fires it quickly. That ball is caught, and the receiver gets clotheslined. And here come the flags. It's unnecessary roughness on Ottawa. 14:31 left to go in the fourth quarter. Ball at the Ottawa 48 for Edmonton. Fardreau takes the snap. Turns it off, hands it to Raskin. Raskin bouncing off tackles. Can he get another one missed? But he's dropped to where he stands at about the 35-yard line. 2nd and 6 for Edmonton. Second and 6 for Fardreau and the Edmonton offense. Fardreau changes the play at the line. Fardreau takes the snap, drops back. Ottawa showing pressure. Fardreau fires, and that's caught by Larry Orange. But it's not enough for the first down, and I don't know if Edmonton's going to go for it or if they're going to kick a field goal here and go up 22-10. In my opinion, so 3rd and 3 at the Ottawa 21, and it looks like Edmonton is going for another field goal here. Nope, they're punting. Excuse me. The punt is a high punt, and it's going to be fielded by Ottawa. It's going to be returned, and good coverage there by the coverage team. And let's see. Ottawa has to go down the whole length of the field. They got to score a touchdown, get a 2-point conversion. So that is what is staring down the face of the Ottawa offense as they come onto the field. They got to drive the whole length of the field. They got to get a touchdown, make it 19-16, and they got to get a 2-point conversion to make it a 1-point game. And then they got to recover the onside kick if they choose to do an onside kick. So it's Farah. Miscues have been the Achilles heel of the Ottawa Redblacks tonight. That ball is caught, but it's going to be short of a first down. So second down coming up for the Redblacks. Second and 3 for Ottawa. Mayer steps back. Mayer pressured. And Mayer is sacked. That Edmonton pressure finally gets to him tonight. And Mayer goes down. He was taken down by Curtis. Big number 92, Curtis of the Edmonton Elks. And both teams now have a quarterback sack tonight. Punt is high, and it is returned by the Elks, and he finally gets it to the 50-yard line. That is number 22, Clark Leak. Leak. Raskin is on the run. Raskin gets a first down. Raskin may go all the way. He's at the 20, the 10. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Elks. Raskin made that run himself. And he just may have put the game away for the Edmonton Elks. It is a touchdown for Raskin and the Elks, 25-10. Look at this. Raskin follows his blockers here. Turn around, handoff. Raskin says, I'm going to bounce to the outside. I'm going to break a tackle there. And I'm going to get to the outside again. You can't catch me. I'm going all the way. And Raskin with the big touchdown for the Elks as it's 25-10. And the pass is caught. It's going to be second and short, 26-10. Edmonton lead. Excuse me. First down, Ottawa. I need Steven to create me some music that I can play that won't get me copyrighted. Because almost all of the copyright free music on YouTube, even if you credit the YouTube channels you get it from, they'll either copyright claim you or YouTube will copyright claim you. It is the dumbest shit ever. Like, Steven, bro, I need you to make me some fucking music. I get you to do it for free, bro, but come on, man. Make me some music, please. I'm begging you. First and 10 on the Edmonton 52 for Ottawa. Edmonton leads 26-10. Mayer looking to throw. Mayer throws it deep across the middle. Wide open receiver. And that catch is made by number 7. Not even going to attempt that long-ass last name. First and 10 for Ottawa. Mayer gets it out quickly. That ball is incomplete. At number 2, Hardy, intended receiver. Excuse me, 8:39 left to go in the game. Second and 10 on Edmonton's 27 for Ottawa. Mayer takes the snap. Mayer fires across the middle, incomplete. Will they go for it on 3rd and 10 from the Edmonton 27, or will they kick a field goal, try to make it 26-13 here? Question for everybody in the chat. Are you enjoying the CFL commentaries? Looks like Ottawa is challenging for a pass interference call. I'll be right back, y'all. Chair's going to watch you guys, so be good. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Was chair good? Chair good for y'all? So it's 26-13. So we're going to do field goal away. First and 10 on the Edmonton 40. Fargero takes the snap, hands it off, and why is there no clock? Because for the clock on my screen to work, I will have to manually run it and start it and stop it and start it and stop, because football start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. 2nd and 8 for Edmonton. Fargero. I think he's talking about my clock. My clock isn't working. 7:19 left to go in the game. Fargero takes the snap. Fargero gets it out quickly. The pass is complete, but the defense is right there. We do have some flags on the field, though. So it's going to be a face mask on Ottawa. Automatic first down for Edmonton. 1st and 10 for the Elks. Let's see where the face mask is. So Luther with the catch. Yeah, you can't do that. Can't grab the face mask. Fargero takes the snap, hands it off to Raskin. He'll scamper forward for about a yard. 2nd down. Second and 8 on the Ottawa 46 for Edmonton. Fargero takes the snap. Fargero gets it out quickly. That pass is caught for a first down. Six minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. We have 3 minutes until the 3-minute warning. That's Julian Grant with the catch. Fargero takes the snap. He hands it off. Running back scampering for a couple of yards, but he won't get much. 2nd down for Edmonton. 5:23 left to go in the game. You guys got to see how much of a small monitor I watch these games on. I need to get like a TV like right here in front of me so I can have like stats on this screen, stream on this screen, watch the game right here so I can like sit and like watch the game. We have an injured elk. 5:18 left to go in the game. I don't show the clock because it's a lot of work on my end. There's 5:18 left to go in the 4th quarter. I just run the scoreboard on my end. Because football is start, stop, start, stop, start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. It's not like soccer where the clock keeps going. That's the only reason why I have a soccer clock. Because the soccer clock keeps going. Colder Woodmansey started 76 out of 78 games on the offensive line. It's Fargero. Fadro is a far. I keep thinking there's an R in between the A and the J, but there's not. It's Fadro. Fadro? Yeah, Fadro. Fadro takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Feels the pressure. Gets it to Ratskin. Ratskin gets chopped. Thrown out of bounds about 5 yards. Will this be a field goal or a punt for Edmonton? I feel like it's going to be a punt. Andrew saying California sends quite a number of players to the Canadian Football League. Interesting. Trying to see tomorrow if there's any indoor football league game. Let's take a look here. So the indoor football league, there's 2 games on tomorrow. If I can stream some indoor football league games, if you guys are interested. The New Mexico Chupacabras, they're taking on the Tucson Sugar Skulls at 4 o'clock. And the Vegas Nighthawks are taking on the Northern Arizona Wranglers at 7:30. So if anybody is interested in the indoor football league, so it's 29-13. As I missed that, and my stream completely froze. Ah, fuck me, bro. My stream just completely froze. There we go. 2:59 left to go. 3rd and 7 for Ottawa. As we have reached the 3-minute warning. 29-13. 2:58 left to go. Edmonton walking away with this one. I think he signed with Edmonton last season, and then he took over as the starter halfway through the season. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been live for the past 2 hours and 46 minutes. Commercial break. Anytime there's a commercial break, like I gotta do some sort of like trivia or something. You know what I mean? Like bar quiz trivia or something. I don't know. Just something to do when we're not, when we're all waiting for the game to start up again. I don't know. I feel like I can figure something out. As we are back, 2:54 left to go in the game. And we do have a touchdown for Ottawa. 29-19. 2-point conversion coming up for Ottawa. Mayer takes the snap. Mayer floats it in, and it is caught! 2 points for Ottawa. Late. Oh, shit. 2 points for Ottawa. God damn it. Hold up. It's 29-21, ladies and gentlemen. We have a ball game. Hold on, I fucked up. 6, 3, 6, plus 1, plus 6, plus 1, plus 3, plus 1, plus 1. There we go. 29-20 is our score. You got NASCAR tomorrow? Mm-hmm. Well, fuck NASCAR, honestly. So it's 29-21. I don't know. I might not be doing the indoor football league tomorrow. I might just take tomorrow off. So Ottawa decides not to squib it. 29-21, Edmonton lead. This turned out to be a good game, y'all. Turned out to be a good game. Cody Faro tonight, 22-32, 257 yards and a touchdown. 29-21, Edmonton has the ball at their own 37, 1st and 10. 2:49 left to go in the game. Farho takes the snap, turns around, hands it off to Raskin, and absolutely nowhere the Ottawa defense shows up. Second and 14 for Edmonton. The crowd in Ottawa's in it now. Farho takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. Farho fires. That ball is incomplete. It is incomplete, and the Ottawa defense forces a 2 and out. Ladies and gentlemen, uh-oh. We got an 8-point ball game, ladies and gentlemen, and the Ottawa defense just forced a 2 and out. That ball was intended for Mack. And Edmonton is forced to punt here on 3rd and 14. Oh, that's a great punt, but can we get a good return? Can he bounce into the outside? Still bouncing, cuts backfield, and he's taken down at the 30-yard line. And there's 2:13 left to go. 8-point ball game. Here comes Jake Mayer in the Ottawa Redblacks offense. Mayer tonight, 19 of 31, 187 and a touchdown. Can Jake Mayer lead his Redblacks team all the way to come back and possibly force overtime here within the last 2 minutes and 13 seconds? Each team has a timeout remaining. 1st and 10 at the Ottawa 32. Mayer takes the snap. Here comes Edmonton. Mayer feels the pressure, dumps it off to the running back, and absolutely stuffed. Nowhere to go. The Edmonton defense drops him for a loss. .205 left to go. 2nd and 11. Ottawa at their own 31. Mayer needs a miracle. Mayer takes the snap. Here comes Edmonton. Mayer throws it deep towards the sideline. That ball is intercepted. And no, it's not. It is incomplete. Edmonton, number 30, Ford. Ford had the interception in his hands. That could have won Edmonton the game. And he flat out dropped it. He flat out dropped it, ladies and gentlemen. Instead, it will be a 2 and out for the Ottawa defense, for the Ottawa offense. And this punt is fielded by number 22, and as he hurdles a man out of bounds, as they're showing the replay on the TSN tempo. 1st and 10 for Edmonton. They lead by 8, 29-21. Oh, you got to hold on to that. Ford, if you're Ford, you got to hold on to that. 1st and 10 for Edmonton. 1:44 left to go in the game. Let's see if Fodro just takes a knee here. Fodro takes the snap, high snap, hands it off. Raskin, nowhere to go. He's dropped behind the line for a loss. 1:41 left to go in the game. 8-point lead still for Edmonton. I guess is Edmonton going to try to eat up as much clock as they can. Second down for Edmonton. Can Ottawa force another 2 and out? 2nd and 12. Edmonton at their own 33-yard line. 11 for 24 on second down conversions tonight. Farho takes the snap. Farho looking to throw. Farho escapes. He dumps it off to Raskin. Raskin has room. Can he get to the first down? Still, no, he cannot get there. A great stance by the Ottawa defense as they're all out of timeouts now, ladies and gentlemen. They forced a 2 and out. Ottawa's all out of timeouts. They got to go quickly here after this punt. 3rd and 3 for Edmonton as they punt. And the punt has barely gotten away. And it's going to be fielded by Ottawa. Here comes Ottawa. Can he get past the first tackler? Yes, he can. Trying to get past the second, but he's dropped at the 35. 1 minute, 21 seconds left to go in this game. Can Jake Mayer and the Ottawa offense go march down the field, score a touchdown, and then convert on the 2-point conversion to send this game into overtime? 1st and 10 on the Ottawa at their own 36. 1:21 left to go in the game. Mayer takes the snap. Here comes the blitz from Edmonton. Mayer escapes. Mayer dumps it off to the running back. And it is going to be a 1st down Ottawa. And he's out of bounds. 1:12 left to go. Mayer in the shotgun. He's got a running back to his left. Mayer guns it out quickly, and the receiver is met as soon as he catches the ball. 2nd down, 1 minute and 1:05 left to go in the game. Again, folks, Edmonton still holds on to that 8-point lead. 2nd and 5. Ottawa at their own 53-yard line. Ottawa 6 for 19 on 2nd down tonight. Mayer takes the snap. Here comes the rush from Edmonton. Mayer floats it over the middle, and that pass is tipped, and it's intercepted. No! The receiver bobbled it, and then Ford should really have his 2nd interception of the 4th quarter, and it's going to be 3rd and 5, and Ottawa is forced to punt. Ladies and gentlemen, it's looking like the Edmonton Elks will survive. Ross should have had that interception. That is 2 game-sealing interceptions that were dropped by Edmonton defenders. And it looks like, Ottawa's going for it. Mayer bringing the blitz by Edmonton. That pass hits the hands of the receiver. It's incomplete. Ladies and gentlemen, that should do it. And Edmonton survives. They should survive. 1st and 10 at the Ottawa 53-yard line. Four turnovers for the Redblacks tonight. None for the Elks. Frozro takes the snap and he hands it to Raskin, who gets tossed to the turf. As it's 46 seconds left to go. 2nd down. Looks like Edmonton is going to run the ball again here. And again, how much time is left on the clock after Edmonton punts the ball away to Ottawa? 2nd and 11. The ball is on the Ottawa 54-yard line. 37 seconds left. And it looks like Edmonton is just going to milk as much clock as they can. I bet they snap it when it gets to under 30. They do. Hand off to Ratskin. And he gets met after the line of scrimmage. And there is 23 seconds left to go. So barring any sort of miracle, the Edmonton Elks will survive, again, survive against the Ottawa Redblacks when they had this game won at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. They had it won. Third and 10, and this clock will tick, 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 tick. And ladies and gentlemen, that should do it. Edmonton wins on the road in Canada's capital, 29-21. 4 seconds left. 4 seconds left. they will get this punt away, and barring any miracle, this game is over. But again, it is not over, folks, until the fat lady sings. Fazero still on the field, 3rd and 10 for Edmonton. I'm expecting victory formation for the Elks. And there's objectionable conduct on Edmonton, so they're just draining these last 4 seconds out. I knew we were going to have a 3-hour stream tonight. And it is... Oh, Edmonton throws it back. Here's Mack. Mack goes down, and they waste the time off the clock. Austin Mack does his job, and ladies and gentlemen, the game is over. Your final, Edmonton 29, Ottawa 21. And like I said multiple times before, Edmonton survives. Ottawa. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for tuning in. Andrew, Carmen, Daniel, everybody else who have been, Jeff, everybody else who was watching. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Connor. Guys, again, no streams at all next week. I have a wedding to attend, so no streams at all next week. I'm taking next week off. I will see everybody on Monday the 15th. Enjoy your week, everybody, and with your friends and your family. Till then, my name is Connor, and our final from Ottawa, Canada, Edmonton 29, Ottawa 21.